Good afternoon, members of Emmaus Bible Church. I am greeting you from my office at home, aka my dining room. And I just want to address you about church membership and two things regarding church membership in particular. The first thing is where we see church membership in the Bible and where we see the importance of congregational affirmation, congregational voting on church members. So this comes actually from a lot of different passages in the Bible, but one in particular that I want to point your attention to is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 6 and 7. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 6 and 7. What's happening here in 2 Corinthians is the Apostle Paul is addressing the church in Corinth, and he's telling them to receive a brother back into fellowship, which they actually excommunicated because of lack of a gospel lifestyle. But an interesting thing in chapter 2, verse 6 and 7, is the Apostle Paul says, "For such a one, that is the one who is disciplined, this punishment by the majority is enough." He uses that word majority. So this gives us a biblical precedent in 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 6, that the congregation in Corinth was actually exercising what we would call the ministry of the keys. And this ministry of the keys is the congregation's ability to receive members into their fellowship and also to release members from fellowship with them. Now, here's how this works within our church at Emmaus Bible Church. There are 5 steps in our process toward membership. Number 1, if anyone is interested in membership, and you'll see this in your email, they are to attend a Connect class. And this Connect class is filled with our mission and vision, our statement of faith, our constitution, our membership agreement. It's a great time for people to get to know our church. And I would encourage you to attend one if you haven't for the last year or so. The second thing that's required for membership is actually for incoming members to fill out membership paperwork. And this involves prior church history, if they were a Christian and had gone to a previous church. It includes their statement of faith, their understanding of the gospel. And we as pastors evaluate this, contact their previous church, and make sure as they're coming in, they have a right understanding of the gospel and a clear conversion story. The third thing is that these incoming members actually have to affirm our confession of faith and our church constitution. This ensures that we have like-mindedness with incoming members. Number 4, these incoming members are actually interviewed by 2 of our pastors and then recommended by our pastors to the congregation, which leads to the 5th thing that's required for church membership, is that you as the congregation, or better, we as the congregation, as Emmaus Bible Church, actually use the ministry of the keys by affirming these brothers and sisters' confessions and lifestyles and say, welcome to our body. So I want to encourage you in one particular way. I want to encourage you to look through the names in this email, to read the testimonies, and then contact these brothers and sisters with questions, with encouragement. Call them, ask them if they would like to schedule a 20 to 30-minute conversation about their history, how you can pray for them, how you can encourage them. And let's do our due diligence as members of Emmaus Bible Church to exercise the ministry of the keys on Sunday, May 17th, and receiving these brothers and sisters into membership. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was helpful and encouraging. And if you have any questions, I would love to answer those. Just give me a call or shoot me an email, and we can talk about anything that I mentioned in this email. Thank you.